Hey guys, welcome to another How It Works with Aaron. Today we're going to be doing Zombies Survival, and boy, this could be a really long episode. So let's first take a look at the scoreboards. Okay, so there's two teams. There's Zombie Alive and Zombie Dead. Zombie Alive is the players that are still alive. Zombie Dead is the zombies. Now, the game will detect if there's any alive players, and if there's not, then it'll teleport all the dead players back to spawn and start resetting the game. In order for you not to spawn as a player, that's what Zombie Death is for. So if you've died one time, it will make it to where you don't spawn as a player. It'll make it to where you spawn as a dead zombie, or like a player zombie, for instance. So Zombie Death is what determines that, and that's a death kill. Now there's another one called Zombie Kills that I didn't really include inside the game, which I guess I will now, which is total kill count. Now I guess if we want to implement this killing counting jigger, we're going to get a scoreboard. Yeah, here we go. And we're going to scoreboard, objectives, set display, zombie kills, I think it was. Yeah, zombie kills, and we'll do list because sidebar doesn't seem to work for my server. And then we'll set everyone's score to 0. We'll do zombie kills 0. And so now in tab, whenever the game starts, it'll keep track of that. Okay, so let's start off with the beginning, if we're wanting to learn how this thing works. So when you first press this button, this side doesn't get activated because there's no way for that to get over there. But it goes in here, clears you, makes sure you're not disguised, removes your potions, it makes you join Team Zombie Alive, and it sets the time to day, and it kills everything that's on the field. And then, once it's done that, it gives you 5 wooden swords out of Unbreaking 5. It says 10, but I really give you 5. And it sets your zombie death to 0. And these are the things I just added. Okay, now this is a little glitch real quick. That should be like that. Okay. So once it gets in here, it'll just keep looping until the game is done. It stays on, not like it blinks on and off, it stays on. And this will teleport everyone to the map. Okay. So yeah, once that starts, it'll prevent... Yeah, it'll go over here and turn these torches off, but it won't do anything. And this thing will move down here, causing anybody else that presses the button for it to go through here. When it goes through here, it sets players to Zombie Death 2, just to indicate that they are already dead, that they don't need the death transformation from human to zombie, and then it'll make them join Zombie Dead. Preceding that, we'll teleport everyone that's Zombie Dead. Score game reset 0. Okay, the score game reset, I totally forgot about this one. Game reset just means if the game is resetting or not. And game reset equals 0, that means it's not resetting. So that'll teleport you over here. And I'm not going to get into that for now. So yeah. Okay, so while the game is going on, this torch will turn off, causing... Whoops, snap. Okay, anyways, causing these... Oh gosh. Okay, we'll just stop that. Sorry. Anyways, that'll turn off, and then this block will, or piece of redstone will continuously go back and forth, causing these to turn on and off, which will constantly, it'll make everyone leave their team if Zombie Death is 1. That means if they die, they're gonna lose their team. Yeah. This doesn't do anything. It just tests for zombies, but I didn't end up doing anything for that. This one tests for people who are alive. So if there are people alive, this will turn off. So it'll be like this. Wait, Okay, so but when there is no longer alive people, this will return back on and activate all this redstone. First of all, setting the score game reset to 1 so that people will not become zombies. And then it'll say all the players have died, and that'll go to reset. Over here, though, it goes up, does this kind of loop thing, and I was testing stuff out, so that's why it's kind of long looking. But this will make sure all of the zombie classes are closed for humans. Just going back down the wire a little bit, we're going to go over here. Let's take it this way first. No? Okay, never mind. Let's go back, Okay, so this one, it's got a long wire, and then that'll close off this here. But that doesn't mean the game's reset. And let's actually follow these back over here. Wait a second. Oh. Now here's what I'm forgetting. I'm sorry, people. Okay, so here's another direction that the resetter thing goes. It goes around to here and closes off this pass right here that I need to undo. I guess I'll talk about reset later. Let's focus on what the game does, how it works. I really need to focus on that part. So when the game first starts, it'll say the game is starting, blah blah blah. Little timer goes down. How do we get out of here? It goes down here, and then this just makes sure. If you've seen some of my previous videos, this will make sure that it's just a really fast pulse, no more, no less. This will say, or no, this sets the time of the day, and it starts a counter. This counter, if you know what I mean, every time it gets a pulse, it'll go one more. It starts at 0, so the first one is 1, and which is zombies times 1, and this leads all the way to the zombie one, basic zombie. And this is just messaging me what class it is. Those are pretty temporary. Okay, so here we have a hopper timer. It's kind of silly, but I liked it better than repeaters, so I thought I'd use it. Basically, there's just an object hidden around inside of it with all these hoppers. Okay, but so this will activate only this spawner, which will spawn a Book of Souls, which is a plugin, which spawns a minecart. The minecart spawns the zombies over there. And then the lava gets rid of it. This is a technique used by Seth Bling to do his stuff, but we found a way to implement it inside Minecraft on multiplayer instead of single player. So this works pretty well. It basically does that for all of these, which are, the skeletons, the zombies, the tank zombies, stuff like that. Sometimes they have an error if I accidentally drop something in here, because then it pulses on a little too long. But hopefully that will not happen anymore, since I'm not editing this game much. Okay, so the last wave apparently that was on here was 11 or something, because I broke it by accident. You saw that. I broke it. So as you can see by the red wire, it looks like it goes to tank zombies, which is on the bottom. It goes to invisible zombies over here. Whatever the ones that put on. All this wiring right here is just to tell what classes are when. The brown wires are attached to the counters. The pistons are here, the counters. And those just unlock the certain zombie classes. Which, potion, boom. Okay. Zombie classes. Basically, it goes down here, activates this, and then deactivates the piston. Allowing you to jump in now. Now, I don't know why this other class is broken, but here. I'll fix it later. Okay, so whenever the game starts, it activates this long timer. Goes back, and down. Now, I put this little contraption in to make sure that if the game breaks, this will try to stop it. So if the pulse comes around, this will turn the pulse off and make it to where nothing else can pass it again. So it's going to come around and then reset it. Okay, so this is coming around right now. just activate the next wave, and then next open wave was 1, which really should have been 12, but just because it's a little glitched right now, that's the only reason. So, okay, so the piston being extended like that means that it's active, even though I just deactivated it. Okay, so we got this red thing going around. Now, how do we stop something like that when we're wanting to reset the game? And this is how. This this one right here, redstone line, is coming from the reset. This reset, part of the reset will activate this, and so instead of the redstone line continuing its path, it's going to wait until the line comes. And I'm going to speed up time a little bit. Okay, so now it's almost here. So when it hits here, it's going to travel up here and reset this little clock here instead of going that way. So it's like absorbing it. There we go. So that's basically that resetting part. The next resetting part happens if the can happen if the game ends, like all the waves are done, but also it does it if the game just resets. So this just says the teams have survived all 20 waves, and it does all the teleportations. It says the game's resetting. Teleports everyone who's alive, teleports everyone who's dead, kind of does all the... Why is there like... Okay, I have a couple repeats in this one. S clear, you and you. Oh. Oh, I guess I don't need to do... Okay, anyways. So that's going to clear and teleport everybody, and then it's going to remove the teams afterwards, I'm pretty sure. So this goes around, and this right here will make the pistons extend for a longer period of time, and then unextend. Wait a second. This will make it... Let me just add something real quick. This will make it more accurate, because it'll make the pulse longer instead of doing a quick jut out, like you know what I mean, a quick out and in real fast. Okay, so it goes down here. Let's see if it does anything at the end. Okay. Okay, so it goes down here and it activates this little loop, which just prevents it from restarting until it's done. Because let me show you real quick. When either this thing is still on or this loop is still on, this whole line will still be activated, and the game will not be reset because all these will be still active. And okay, so yeah, it's gonna go around. Okay, so one of the other things it has to do besides contract all those pistons is make it to where because like when this little loop is on, this piston is extended, blocking the last one. So what it has to do is come around here, activates this whole long little line here, make sure the line is a little bit longer, and then it comes around and reactivates every single wave. The only reason it doesn't say move to wave whatever is because this is what activates the wave thingy, and it gets blocked off by this little loop here. It turns all these things off so that it blocks the line. Anyways, so it resets them all, kind of just goes down the whole list. Once it's all the way down on the list, the line returns around and just resets all of these. So it well, I guess just this one. Turns off this one. And how does this turn off? Oh, it's the same line. It's the same line. Yeah, these two are the same. Okay, so I could have just branched it off here and went up. But oh well, it works. Okay, so during the game, when you turn into a zombie, it's pretty straightforward, and I use this technique for pretty much any game that involves classes or whatever. And it's the 4 dispensers and then... Oh no! Okay, 4 dispensers, and then there's like a redstone line after it, followed by command blocks, repeater, teleporter, repeater death. So basically what this allows me to do is if one person goes in, they get all of their command block jujukis, and then it'll teleport them. And if someone else jumps in after, they will not get the teleport. They'll die. That makes it, or well, tries to make it to where if there's multiple people, they will not jam it up. That's not always the case. It's not a perfect plan, but it works for the most part. I want to thank you guys for watching my video. I know it's been a long time since I posted some, and I don't plan on keeping up with YouTube. Maybe posting one here and there, but whatever. I'll try. I know I'm gonna put out a couple more videos after this one. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy the video. Yeah, see you guys later.